crystal clear blue lagoon that is ginormous. This thing, I don't know how many acres this lagoon is, but it is sand-filled and beautiful. At the moment, just a little noisy. It's a little noisy out there this morning. They're doing some work on the little beach, and I don't know what that machine was, what that thing was doing. But yeah, the sun's about ready to crest over the top of the resorts. The palm trees are kind of blowing because there's a couple hurricanes off the coast, and it's just a nice, cool, breezy, nice day. And I kind of wish I was just swimming around in the lagoon at the moment, but nope, I'm out here doing the gig stuff. Times are tough at the moment. I mean, not all of us can live in a place like Evermore. You know, this is part of Golden Oaks over here at Disney. It's kind of an expensive neighborhood, to say the least, and also expensive resort if you're just here to visit and enjoy the festivities that Disney and Universal has to offer. I got up at 4:30 or thereabout this morning to head out and try and get this new DoorDash DashLink thing that I got yesterday that was terrible. It was awful. Made some okay money, but not for what you have to do. But I was thinking if I can get another one today and maybe try and learn that and figure it out so it's not so difficult next time, it might be a winner. So I woke up, but I didn't get one. I haven't received one yet, so I just started door dashing. And about 6 o'clock this morning, I said, I'm just gonna focus on DoorDash and do nothing but DoorDash all day from 6 in the morning until about 10 o'clock at night around areas like this on a Thursday in Orlando, near Walt Disney World. What's it like in today's economy? Are people spending money? Are people ordering food? Do they tip after you drive 20 miles to bring them their Big Mac? I know the answers to that in my head, but I want Orlando and the tourism sector to prove me wrong. Let's see how much we can make today. Okay, so it begins. I just leave Evermore after 2 pickups. I made $12 already. And then it hit a DashLink. I had to take it because I did one yesterday that just wasn't good, like almost 300 miles for like $97. It was no good. And it took forever. They said 3 hours. It took like 8 hours. Today, they're saying it's $68 to drive 48 miles. So I'm going to see if their mileage is right. I'm going to see if I have a better time doing it today, if I learned anything yesterday. And so that'll be $68 plus the 12 I just did. And if I can knock that out like in an hour or two and then continue on with my day, I'll be pretty happy. This DashLink thing has potential. It has potential. I did learn one thing yesterday that I just did, and I think it's smart. And in some ways, and not smart in others. So I charged. I only charged at 80%, so I have 80% battery, which is good. I have like 250 miles or whatever, so this should be just fine. But yesterday, after I picked up this ginormous order, hopefully something similar to what I'm doing right now, just goes smoother. I stopped and got coffee before heading on out and doing things, but got the coffee picking up the order so I could just go pick up the order, start getting to work. Bad thing is, you know what coffee makes you do. And I'm hoping that my body is prepared to just hold it. And I already made my first mistake by accepting this order. I've seen the money, I've seen the miles. I really didn't pay attention to how many deliveries I had. I thought it was like 14 because that's what I have swiped, to accept. So just letting you know, on the app, it says you can take smaller batched orders if you want to. Slide this bar and you'll pick up 12, like 12 deliveries. I have that slid. didn't matter. I thought that's what I was going to be getting, because that's what it's. And now I got 53 deliveries in 40 something miles. That's not good, just due to the fact 48 miles. If I have to go, let's say the furthest point is 48 miles away, and I have a return, I have to drive all the way back here to return it. There's less chances of having a return with the fewer items. So I was really hoping, okay, I get 14 items today, no returns. But it doesn't look that way. It looks like 53 items. There's a good chance I'm going to be coming back here at the end of my shift. This is going to be crazy. I am definitely going to have a return or two. Yeah, I definitely made a blooper accepting this one, but I got to learn. So this is a part of the learning process. 53 drops, 48 miles, giving me 6 hours. That's a little crazy. I don't think it's going to take that long. Though I was with just 14 boxes yesterday, took that long. So 53 could take 2 days. Who knows? Okay, geese, I'm not a fan of you guys. Get out of my way. You're going to hold me up. Boy, they move. So I have to say, yeah, yesterday it was 14 packages took forever. 53 packages, it's, other than those geese, I've had 0 issues. Today is actually running really smooth. If you were to ask me yesterday, would I suggest doing this DashLink stuff? It depends on your city. That's what I in my head. But as a second time doing it, I would say if it's like this and a little bit higher pay, it'd be nice if the pay was a little bit higher for what you're doing. But all in all, I don't have to go to restaurants. I don't have to, sit in the parking lots and wait and for, an order to come or nothing like that. I already have 53 orders in my car. I can just go and relax, listen to music, talk to you guys. Yeah, I kind of like this. It's not too bad. Yeah, the reason I'm bouncing around, it's all these roads over here are made of bricks. Nature's speed bumps. I'm driving down these roads, these cobblestone streets, delivering packages, and I come across this freaking amazing place. Would you look at that house? I mean, look at the roof even. That is something you don't see every day. This place, we got a nice courtyard in there. Okay, that's my new favorite house in Orlando. Okay, I left the facility at right around 9:30 this morning. It is now 5 o'clock. 53 stops. It total came out, I made $80 even, just $80 flat. It said $67 when I took the job, but it paid $80. So there must have been some tips in there. So whoever I delivered to left some tips, thank you. Total miles was 47 miles. So I drove 47 miles for $80, which isn't bad, but considering the amount of time it took, it's definitely not worth it. Well, I was talking to Steph about it. If I did 53 McDonald's orders and the customer only paid me $2, which happens every day. Everybody wants their food for free nowadays. So they'll pay me $2. It doesn't matter how many miles. I could drive 20 miles for $2. And, but if and it would actually take longer, excuse me, probably doing the $2 ones. But if I did do 53 $2 runs, it'd be $100 and something, $120. I forget. I don't know what it is, but it's more than what I made today doing this. So is it actually worth it? I guess you have to look at time. The time, it's not worth it. But if I was doing it for $2, you're not always guaranteed, you have to wait for the restaurants, everything else, and it could be to make this 80 bucks that I just made doing regular food delivery probably take 16 hours. At least here in Orlando at the moment. But no, I'm gonna guess 5 to 6 hours. So you know, probably about the same. It worked out about the same. The only thing, the saving grace of this is I don't have to stop and deal with the restaurants and just sit around and wait for them to cook the food and then drive over. Hopefully the customer gave me a security gate code, you know, same things you do here. I just don't know. I guess it depends. If you're comfortable doing food, just stick with the food. You're not going to make any more money doing these. This takes just as long. Only thing is, you're not rushed. You can take your time, go stop, go bathroom, get a drink, stop. Whereas if you're doing food, you can't stop while you're taking the food because you're timed. And another thing is, all your packages are here. You don't have to, like I said, no multiples. You don't have to stop and pick stuff up because you did it all at once. So that's kind of nice. So I don't know. I really can't tell you if it's worth it or not. The last 2 times I've done it, it hasn't been worth it. I'm chalking it up. I'm learning. So I'm using this as experience. And what an experience it's been. I'm tired, but I still got to keep going. I did not make what I needed to make today. Would I have made the money I needed to make today if I didn't do this? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Especially me.